Hey everybody, this is Mag, aka McGee, and today I'm bringing you some of The Infected. And welcome to the Abandoned Mine. Uh, the developer had an update a few months ago, and of course I had to come over here and do my own little thing. And I think it turned out great. Made a triple stack facility, and yeah, so we've got a foreman's office right there, and we've got an overlook office right there. Just some storage and more storage. Got a ramp that goes up on that side and a nice little thing for there. So let's get into it. All right, so down here, there's this nice little nook inside the cave wall. And if you want to get yourself safe and whatnot, not use too much of resources, you can come up in here and fit just enough whatnot to get yourself going. And yeah, here we are, these. And of course, I had it on survival at first to go experience the town over there. And yeah, and then I put it on creative and went to town myself. So here we are, the abandoned mine. I love it. It does look pretty crazy looking and pretty big. Took some time. Not too much change and everything. Just a couple here and there. But yeah, this one part, I started the mine first, and it didn't quite line up with what I had going here. And so what I had to do was line this hole up, like the opening, and go just for the center of it, and just kind of base my foundations for my doors, and then I delete the two foundations right here. And then made a walkway going across. Walkway's a whole foundation thick. Just don't quite look too right. They look a little too thick, so I love the quarter foundations. And that quarter foundation made like on a parking garage where you've got that thick cement slab that the thinner ones sit on, the support beam. It is perfect for that. So that's why I went with it. That's what I seen when that new part come out. But here we are inside my mine. Got everything set up, survival style. And yeah, we've got this. Now there is that rock wall that was in the way, but I made a little shape and made it look like it is just built this direction. And yeah, I love it. So this is my forging area. Got a nice little cement area right next to each other. Like the rocks, of course, they were just right outside in the front. And of course, got a nice little small butchering area. Going inside now. And yeah, we've got the ore extractors, and they're just right across from the ore storage. Now I made this little shelf off putting some foundations, and then I put some little brick things underneath that. And I love how that kind of turned out. And over here is just some overstack that I have. I have it set on 20 zombies or 20 Bambies just to see how uh it does. And yeah, you get, I mean, quite a bit of stuff while building, and they attack. And of course I amped up the days, but you know. But here we are. I keep Mike busy. Gotta keep this place going. But yeah, we got this nice little backside right here. Nice little living space right there. And we'll get back to that in a moment. And I didn't do anything with my pump house. I just left it off to the side. And let's go over here. So I created like an abandoned mining area. And when I went inside up here, I noticed that it has this neat little feature. And when you go over here, you go outside. And I was able to put my solar panels and my windmills. And they're able to even get power, like they're on top of a regular mountain or something. And yeah, there's that. And then I just got some battery storage. And of course, I've got so many junction boxes, like just so many of them. They continue on forever. And then I just went up just easily in here because this is going to really be for this. So let's go on in to the rest of it. And yeah, Nice little overlook. Oh, look, I'm outside again. Huh. All right, let's go. We're gonna go back across. Now, this cave has a lot of mushrooms. Like, it just spawns them and spawns them. So, say you were down here and you were like, oh man, I gotta go. I put the bathroom right here on this little corner. And then we've got our upstairs. Now, this is a full stair and it goes off into here like it was a ceiling support. And it just kind of filled up this space. And I was like, I'm fine with it. So it would be cool if we had these in like a half stair. Oh, it would be so lovely. I would totally be down for that. Even a metal one. Oh yeah. So let's go inside. Here we are with the living room. And we got our dining room with our kitchen. And that overlooks into the mine. I thought it was pretty dope. And we'll go look at the foreman's office. Always staying busy over here. Nice and lit inside, and it's our overlook. Now let's go down this way. Go back around. But I love this room. Room is awesome. I love it. And here we go. Now we got a double stair that I just took another floor out, put a stair on it, deleted the floor, worked in these floorings and put some posts on them because I wanted it to match this post coming up to look like the stairs were being held up. Now, it would be awesome if in the game we had just a beam. Like, just a beam that looked just like the top of a double doors wall, the beams going around. It'd be cool if we just had just the top. And here we are. Now we're going to go to this side. And this is the first stack. And this is where I put Steve's house and the town hall. Look at that. Here we are. And here we are. Just keep, gotta keep Micah fed and everything. So here we are. So nice little kitchenette, dining. Mike's gotta have somewhere to eat. And over here I have a meat drying area. Thought about doing a shelf above this and then putting another stack. Never got around to it. And then here we have some self-made shelving. So I just offset a foundation, kind of fit it into the wall, and then built them per level from what I could tell on the boxes. But this one I got a little too tall, and then I kind of went with it. And then we got storage for that. Let's say it caught on fire, we got fire escape. Goes up every level, and there is our power, one of those infamous power panels. Now we're going to go up the elevator. Now, on the elevators, I wish that we had where we had a half level shaft so that we wouldn't have to build stairs going off into that level. That would be nice. I would love that so much. And then here we are. Look down. Just the top of the roof. Didn't do too much with it. Only thing I did was put a doghouse on top. And another tower panel. And then we're going to go down to floor 4. And here we are. Go across. And it just looks out each level with a railing. Nice airflow. Here we have the control room. It overlooks everything. Across. Panel. And we're going to go here and say you wanted to go to this level on the 3rd stack. You would have to come this direction. It didn't look right whenever I did the half stair. And another fire escape. Hey, kitty. Go up. This course. Second stacks roof. No stairs going down into the offset levels for the elevator. Go back across, and then we're going to go down. What is floor 1? What is floor 4? Or floor 3? And here, go down. And just accesses each level. And then here on this level, made the barn. And before I put these walls in, I put the barn right on the line. And then put the walls up because I wanted the butcher's table to be outside. And if I wanted to get to the barn easily, I can just hit it like that. And here we are. Go down here to the third stack. And that is where I put my garden. And I have to have the fires going on each side. It's not sealed. I tried for the life of me to seal it. It just does not want to, so. But yeah, nice little kitchenette and little cleanup station, preparing station, storage. Gonna go to the elevator. Go up to floor 5 and look at the beautiful railing. Now, this took me a little bit, but all you have to do is do those double door frames and work them up a half floor each time. And then when you go to do this railing, you have to start from the top and then work your way down, or else it will red light and it'll be a no-go. So that's how I got that done. Here is just that storage building. It has kind of a neat staircase setup, and the only thing is that the legs on the stairs don't quite meet up. They hang outward past the wall area, and I couldn't quite get going what I wanted, double, so I just left it single, and it still looks good. But you would just keep the stair running the same way, have the floor, put the stair in, and then run it up, and you can have a spiraled staircase. But the legs again, and if you turn them into concrete, you know, they fill up the whole bottom, which I kind of actually like about that too. So off we're gonna go, and that was pretty much it on the build. That's the abandoned mine for you. So I love how it turned out. The garden looks awesome. I like how I can do the barn inside the wall and keep the butcher's table out. And then those wonderful lips on those quarter foundations. I like them. So, awesome job. So, that's about it, I think. And if anybody has any questions or comments, just shoot down below. And until the next one, I'm going to say this. Goodbye.